Hey everyone! Welcome back to English Express, your favorite podcast for improving your English skills. Today we're going to talk about something we all do every day, having simple, casual conversations in English. Whether it's chatting with friends, colleagues, or neighbors, today's episode will help you sound more natural and confident in these everyday interactions. So, if you're ready to boost your small talk skills, let's get started. Let's kick things off with small talk. You know, those little conversations you have with someone you meet in an elevator or at the coffee machine at work. It might seem simple, but mastering small talk helps you sound friendly and approachable in English. Here are a few ways to start. One of the easiest ways to start is by mentioning the weather. For example, you could say, "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?" Or, "It's been raining a lot lately, hasn't it?" Another common small talk topic is weekend plans. You can ask, "Any plans for the weekend?" Or, "What did you do last weekend?" Open-ended questions like these keep the conversation going. And don't forget to respond with your own answer. For example, if someone asks you about your weekend, you could say, "Oh, I went hiking with some friends. It was great." It's all about showing interest in the other person and being relaxed. Next time you're in a casual conversation, try these tips and see how natural it feels. Now, let's talk about something super practical, asking for help politely. This is something we all need to do, whether it's at work or even when we're traveling. When asking for help, sounding polite and clear is key. Here are a few useful phrases. If you're at work and need help with something, you could say, "Could you help me with this report?" Or, "Would you mind giving me a hand with this?" And if you need to ask for directions, for example, here are some polite ways to do that. "Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the train station?" Or, "Do you know where the nearest coffee shop is?" Starting with "excuse me" is a polite way to get someone's attention. It's a small gesture that shows respect before you ask for help. And, of course, remember to say "thank you" when someone helps you, it goes a long way. Now, let's talk about giving your opinion in a conversation. This is something you'll do all the time, whether it's at work, with friends, or even in casual chats. It's helpful to know how to express your opinion politely. When you want to share your thoughts, you can start with, "I think." For example, "I think this restaurant has the best pizza." Or, "In my opinion." For example, "In my opinion, this movie was a little too long." If you want to sound a bit softer, you can use phrases like, "It seems to me." For example, "It seems to me that she's really dedicated to her job." Or, "I'm not sure, but I feel like." For example, "I'm not sure, but I feel like this is the right decision." Sometimes, softening your opinion makes it easier to discuss sensitive topics without sounding too strong. And if you agree or disagree with someone, you can say, "I agree with you." Or, "I'm not sure I agree with that." It's all about sharing your thoughts respectfully and keeping the conversation smooth. Try using these phrases the next time you're giving your opinion in English. Okay, let's do a quick role play to practice the phrases we've covered today. Imagine that I've just bumped into a colleague at the coffee machine at work. Here's how it might go. "Hey, it's been so cold lately, hasn't it?" "Yeah, I'm actually hoping for some warmer weather this weekend. What about you? Any plans?" "That sounds great. I'm going hiking with some friends. And let's say I need some help with something. By the way, could you help me with that presentation later?" Awesome. Thanks so much. This role play is a great way to practice these phrases in context. Try role-playing with a friend or even on your own, and get comfortable using these expressions in real conversations. And that's a wrap for today's episode of English Express. I hope you've learned some useful phrases for everyday conversations. Remember, these are simple but powerful tools to help you sound more natural and approachable in English. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with friends who might find it helpful. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite way to start a casual conversation? Thanks for listening, everyone. I'll see you in the next episode of English Express. Bye for now.